Hey guys, so welcome to Super Moist. We're at Wild West at the moment, so a lot of people have been seeing obviously what is going on at Wild West, and everybody's got questions coming into Wild West, and you start seeing things like that. You start questioning as to what is going on. Okay, cool. So just an update here. So realistically, what we're doing here is quite simple. Is that Super Moist Wild Wool, which is William Gillett, Wild West, which is the premises, beta, Bandit Graphics, and a couple of more people have got involved and said, okay, cool, we want to upgrade Wild West and get us a proper riding ground. So this is what you're looking at here is actually the training center. So Wild World, which is William Gillett trains from. Normally you've got two big gazebos here. The bikes park under here in the shade. So you've got shade the whole day while there's instructions happening and all the rest. And then also a lookout point, when you're riding on the track behind me and all the rest that you can actually see. So be the whole training sort of area over here for Wild Wool. So been used already. So this whole portion of Wild West here, when you guys ride Wild West, you'll see that this portion with this ramp coming down, and that used to be part of the track. Now, nobody rides on this anymore because you enter on that far side and then you exit on that far side over there, and nobody rides this section anymore. So this whole side of the mountain here belongs to Wild Wool. There's a little track inside here for training purposes. So all these rocks and all these ravines and all these climbs and all this bunter tape you see here, the ramp down, the start finish, it used to be the start over there, all that, this whole area belongs to Wild Wool training. So he's going to give you the training over here, and then he's got his own little track here, obviously with different levels, beginner levels all the way up to the silver gold type of riding. And that's what happens in this area here. And this is going to be then the pit area for the Motor X track. And I'm going to take you through the Motor X track there now. Then on this side here, you're going to have a whole area here for seating and children and family orientated area here in the middle that everybody can actually sit and chill after a ride, or even the children can sit here and have in the shade, have a meal, a lunch, whatever the case is. Kiddies Enduro track right here close by, so parents can actually watch the kids riding over there, which is going to be very, very cool. That's going to be in that area over there. They're going to make a kiddies track inside there. All these red steel frames that you see over here, that's going to be signage up for hire. We'll move out to the Enduro track. So Neil Curtis is testing out the beta. So he's the sort of like developer here. This is a new beta, all the bells and whistles. And Mr. Curtis is stripping in the background. $50. Nice to ride on a Wednesday, you know what I mean? Hey Neil. How awesome is this bike? That is so cool. Look at that. Cool. Lekker. We'll move out to the Enduro track. This is all LTD work, and then the mountain bike guys are coming to shape the track. So it's going to be the start finish. So you're going to start on top of this concrete block, and then there's a drop off on the other side, and then the finish is going to be here. But I'll take you through the track, so I'll show you how cool this is going to be. So yeah, so you're going to start up here, and then there's a step down here. So this is actually a drop off. So one side will actually have a slope coming down for the blue, and the other side will be a complete. You're going to go from that straight into a sand pit. So also another step down here. Okay, so stepped up, and then a nice beach sand pit here, nice thick sand. Guys can puzzle here a little bit, and you go up this ramp and over these pipes. Sort of like berms yet made and whatnot. So this is all going to be shaped and sorted out and marked and sectioned off. And you can see my drawings on my hand and whatnot. And the tire sections, and you're going to go through the tire garden. Then you're going to have the Super Moist rock garden. So this year we've adopted it, calling it the Super Moist rock garden, because this is actually the one that this is a rock garden, guys. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's, ooh, fuck. Yeah, see, I can't even walk in here, so it's going to be a proper rock garden. Rock garden, we're going to come over the tires. Okay, come over the tires, back down here. Come around this berm. Okay, you'll see a lot of the places guys have actually put in pipes, drainage pipes, get the water out. So it's been raining a lot, but you'll see there's a lot of places where the water can get out up there at the top. Come around the berm, hit the tabletop. Then there's an added extra to this track. So this is going to be an Enduro track, Enduro cross track. But when there's events or race or whatever the case is, you're also going to add in a portion of this wild wool track that's happening here at the back here. Can come from the tabletop, then into this portion, go right a bit in the mountains, into the side of the mountain type of thing, and then you come out over there and in part of the track again. So there's a double-sided to this track, which is very, very cool. And then you come up here, and there's a double piped section, so you can either ride it over, in, out, over, or the youngsters are going to go whew, and down the side here. Coming to the pipe section. Now this is where you clearly see the difference between the track. So this is going to be the red side. So there's going to be nothing in the front or whatever. This is going to be the blue side, and there's actually going to be soil going up to the pipes, and you can see the pipes are more like not so aggressive. This here is more aggressive. So that's going to be red, it's going to be blue, and soil still coming over here and then coming over the pipes. Right, coming down here, and then again you see this side. So you'll see the blue side is gradient, and then the red side is straight over your handlebar down type of thing. This is where you come back in, you join the track then over here. Okay, and then you're going to hit these pipes here. Again, you see red, straight step up type of vibe, and you see blue where it's more gradient up onto these pipes. Right, and then you come off down the other side. That still needs to be sorted out, but that's straight down. Over here is going to be your gum pole matrix. So around this whole corner here, there's going to be a gum pole matrix for you to go around this corner, set up of gum poles, and you have to sort of pivot turn your bike and all the rest. Some natural rock that we're going to leave in place. Okay, come around the berm, around the corner here. Cool, and then there's going to be another berm over here. You come up to these pipes over here. And step downs. Right, and then surprise area over the tires. Okay, berm around here like that, going around here, and then cool, and then you go for your second lap. So that's it, guys. Yeah, so happening. Yeah, so we launched our beat the two Curtises. What are you laughing at? Eh? What are you going to say, sir?
Hey, I'm saying thank you very much for making clothes that make me look younger and pro and fast.
Why are you speaking shit?
And yeah, Paul, thanks for developing a nice new cool shirt to ride all day.
Nice. This is the new stuff.
Material.
New materials.
Vented.
Stretchy.
A previous one we had before, it was lovely. Yeah, and this one is much thinner and cooler.
Look at that, I can actually see your nipples.
I can't wait till we get more girls to ride with us then.
Yeah, there we go. No chest protectors allowed on our rides.
Oh, no sports bras.
No
allowed.
sports bra rides, no chest protectors.
Yeah, no, but thank you, Paul. It's so lucky.
And we take them to the river and make them super
made
moist.
with your logos on that fits with stretchy material, protection in the right place, and vented.
Guess you can speak cock when you go, there's a camera on you, eh? Check how nervous he is. Look at him.
It's pretty cool
Look
to
at
go.
him.
It's pretty cool to go and meet the owner that makes the kit. And tell him we need to do this and that. He cuts you out a bit, but then they do it. And in record time, not in 3 years.
Nice.
No, thank you. It's
Pleasure.
appreciated.
Thank you.
You just don't find places that.
Yep, and
actually listen
I have to
and
get you
make kits
both in
right.
this cut here, you see. And thank you for giving me feedback on the kit, you know, that I can fix it
Well,
up.
you did get
because there's
feedback.
certain people, you know, that don't give feedback, you know what I mean? They just say, how's it? You say, check it. Who's this here?
That's
Check it.
ball box. You got
Ball box, yeah. Well, he wants a ball box guard on his pants. That's it. Because he's dicking the exhaust around all the time.
Super moist.